Cycling is one of the toughest sports out there and also one of the most fun too. Is it possible that astaxanthin can help bikers improve their cycling athletic performance? Let's take a look at the proof. Astaxanthin, if you're not familiar with it, is a reddish, pinkish colored carotenoid nutrient found in fish like salmon and trout, as well as shrimp and lobster. Basically, the fish and crustaceans consume algae and plankton that contain astaxanthin, and then it gets deposited in their flesh. And then when we eat those foods, we absorb astaxanthin that way. Some studies have actually found that astaxanthin packs about 10 times the antioxidant power as beta-carotene and over 500 times more powerful than vitamin E. Now, since exercise is well known to generate free radicals, some wonder if it's possible that antioxidant supplements like astaxanthin can neutralize those free radicals, thus improving athletic performance. Fortunately, there is some studies on this. So we have investigations like this showing that astaxanthin can reduce lactic acid in muscles and improve muscle endurance in mice. Now that's great if you're a mouse, but what about people? Well, we have investigations like this one here where 21 competitive cyclists, real athletes, were given 4 milligrams of astaxanthin or a placebo for 1 month. The researchers did various before and after exercise tests and concluded that the people who were taking astaxanthin, they were able to ride their bikes faster compared to those who were taking a placebo. In other words, they could ride 40 kilometers, that's about 12 miles, faster when they took the astaxanthin dietary supplement. And in addition to that, the researchers also noted that the muscles of these cyclists, they were able to generate more power as well. And this makes sense because if their muscles were generating more power, it makes sense that they would be able to ride their bikes faster. So this is a pretty interesting study, although I would point out that they had a pretty high dropout rate in this investigation. In other words, they started out with 21 cyclists and they ended up with 14. So 7 people dropped out. Do the math, that's about a 33% dropout rate. And then we have this study, which is a newer investigation titled The Effect of Astaxanthin Supplementation on Performance and Fat Oxidation, Fat Burning, during a 40-kilometer cycling time trial. Here, 12 regular people, not athletes, were given 12 milligrams of astaxanthin a day for 1 week to see if it improved their cycling performance. Results showed that astaxanthin improved fat burning, and it also helped the bikers cover that 40-kilometer distance faster than when they were not using astaxanthin. And again, 40 kilometers, that's about 12 miles. So while that on the surface is a pretty good outcome, I would point out that the improvement was not really much. Basically, the people improved by about 1 or 2 seconds faster. Now, in the Olympics, that could make a difference between you winning a gold medal, but for non-athletes, well, I'll leave that to you to decide if 1 or 2 second difference is a big deal or not. Now, making things even more complicated is this investigation, which found that astaxanthin did not improve cycling performance or fat burning when researchers gave 20 milligrams of astaxanthin to 32 cyclists and triathletes, real athletes, for 1 month. So, can astaxanthin make you a better bicyclist? And to that I would say, I don't think there's a simple answer so far. While the research is interesting, I don't think it's solid. Based on that research, I'm inclined to think that maybe astaxanthin may help some bikers improve their race times a little bit, but that improvement may be minimal and not noticed by most people except for only those who were competitive athletes. But what do you think? Are you a cyclist or a group cycling instructor who has taken astaxanthin? If so, did it work for you? Leave a comment below and let me know. Until next time, I'm Joe from SupplementClarity.com. Take care.